As I'll ever be.
Alright. Alright, hello for everyone. Hello everyone, this is Raz, and I actually got Thud with me. It's been a while, like a year.
Yeah, it's it's been a lot of I have been far busier than I am accustomed to as of late.
Yeah, moving around. Got stuff going for you.
Yep. Working at ye olde funeral home.
Now that I've finished actually getting stuff set up, we could probably go back to Assassin's Creed 2.
Fun. Um,
We could plan doing a lot of stuff actually.
oh wow, this HD remaster actually makes things look really, really good.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Did they preserve all the original voice acting? I gotta turn the sound on to hear the voice acting.
Yes. Yes, they did.
Did they preserve all the original voice acting? I gotta turn the sound on. I have mixed feelings about them preserving the original voice acting.
Well, it did a purpose. Just gonna wait so we don't come through in your mic again.
Probably for the best, I turn the sound off again.
hmm I think subtitles are on. If not, I can turn them on. They should be on though. This is a good game though. Like some people, make fun of the voice acting, but it's a good game.
Yep.
And with the expert sphere grid, we're going to make this game our characters horribly overpowered in a bit.
You know, as you do.
Yeah.
This may be our last chance.
So most people know that I do not like grinding. There's going to be one part in this game, other than like the end game bonus stuff, if I decide to do it, that's going to have grinding, and that's going to be on the high road, just before first big boss battle. Then I should just be able to walk through the rest of the game. And I'll explain why I'm grinding when we get there. That's going to be a couple hours still.
So, it's been a long time since I actually played FFX. I remember it being kind of fun, but I also remember being a kid then.
It's a good game. I've played through this game a couple of times the last couple of years, and I have trouble playing games more than once a year. Excuse me. But yeah, like or not Smash Bros. Super Punch Out and Super Metroid. I very rarely sit down and play through a game in one go. Kind of can't do that with this, but
You really can't.
well, unless you speedrun. So, what should we name the hero?
Um, let's see.
What should dear old Tidus be called?
I don't know. I have a difficult time respecting him, so I think we should call him Butts.
Just in case, let's not go something that people could be like, hey, this is derogatory.
Um, we could spell it B-U-T-Z the way they did in one translation of the of Final Fantasy V.
Wrong.
Yes.
Alrighty. Take it easy.
So, I played through this a bunch, but I've never finished the second game.
I played the second game for an hour, and then something inside of me broke, and I stopped. And then the kid of someone my uncle was dating at the time snapped the disc in half.
Yeah, my original disc got stolen, so
My original disc got snapped in half.
yeah.
I think that was like the first time I ever actually punched someone in the face.
The problem with it is that you can't play it like it's a Final Fantasy X. You have to play it like one of the older Final Fantasies. And it's really hard, so you have to grind a lot. I remember a boss in the first chapter, it took me like 20-30 minutes to fight. And it was just whipping on me. But I suppose it's good. Hard bosses that you can still beat in one go are good.
I'm to assume that because you aren't going to be doing any grinding, you also aren't going to be doing the Blitzball quests.
Not really. I mean, you can just do all the Blitzball stuff late in the game. And it's better to do that then too, because then you can, get the good team members and then go through. And they're all at low level at the end, so you can just go through.
Yep.
But I mean, Blitzball is just enough not polished that it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's a good concept that if they made it into its own game, I would play. But
And, fix the execution so it wasn't completely terrible.
yeah, but the last
running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero,
like,
Jack,
there's only 2 times that I've ever lost the first game that they have you play.
My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
The first time I ever played, I lost to him, and then the last time I played, I lost to him pretty badly. And it's like every single time the RNG was against me.
Make way, make way.
It was frustrating to say the least.
Hey,
In
late.
in other news, new drinking game. Anytime Titus pouts, or I'm sorry, anytime Butts pouts, take a shot. This is probably going to end up being anytime the game has a close-up on his default facial expression, take a shot.
We'll start the drinking games later. I don't have any drinks with me. Now this was just a good startup for the game, this cutscene. Like, if they used this cutscene as a basis for an actual Blitzball game, that would have been great.
Yeah, yeah. It provided they also did that whole making the systems worth a damn again.
Yeah.
Also, hey, it's the best character in the game showing up far too early. Hurry up and join the party already.
I mean, he does at the beginning for a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't, formally join the party for a while, and that's frustrating as heck.
Yeah. 2.5, 3 hours.
I think one of my big issues with Blitzball, mechanically speaking, is that they basically do nothing with the fact that they're in a giant ball of water the whole time. It basically takes place on a flat plane the whole time through.
Yeah. There's no oxygen meter. Everything's completely random.
I was about to say glug, but upon reflection, hey, wasn't actually pouting there. Good job, animators. Maybe maybe next Butt's face close up. I imagine my commentary is just bizarre given the
What are you doing here?
given the delay.
What are you talking about?
Not really. Alright, let's go, Aaron. So much cutscene, though.
Yeah, that's
That's probably, like,
It begins.
I do like the speedrunning stuff, and they were saying that this is the longest speedrun because you can't skip the cutscenes.
yeah.
And they were saying that they could shave like 4 or 5 hours off it if they could skip cutscenes, but as it is, it's over 10 hours long. I'd learn it if it wasn't a 10-hour long.
Yeah. My problem with like a lot of speedruns is that a lot of the games that are really great for speedrunning are the kind of games that once you see it's only really impressive to watch it speedrun once.
Huh?
At that point, it's just watching them memorize.
Yeah.
So that was HD Remake has a thing about unflattering camera angles. It's starting to seem.
Well, also, it's sort of HD for the normal gameplay stuff, but it looks really good when it goes to an actual full-on cutscene.
We'll say the monsters look good though.
Yeah.
Mostly because the monsters don't need to have anything remotely resembling humanoid faces.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look quite as...
It's not that uncanny valley.
Yeah.
Or if you look Tidus straight on, because of the shadows on next to his nose, it looks like he has a chubby face.
Yep.
The star athlete with a chubby face.
Good job, Porkins.
My old man?
So yeah, we've already been going for like 10 minutes, and it's just been all cutscene.
I hope you know how to use it.
And you can't even lose right now, so...
These ones don't matter.
Like, you don't even have to change what you're targeting for the first fight.
I will say though, it looks cool.
Yeah?
I'm reminded of one of my favorite little cutscene bits from an SNES RPG. The bit right before the final boss fight in Breath of Fire 2, where the main character is just running towards the bastard while the boss is trying to kill him. It's basically the same thing here, except now you can press buttons.
Now, this is going to feel a little weird because it reads my controller as an Xbox controller, but I'm using a PS4 controller. So it reads ABXY, but my buttons are X, circle, square, triangle.
Get out of my...
Some can't wait.
First boss can't kill you.
Well, naturally, he keeps using gravity-based attacks.
There There we go. I messed that up when I first did this. So this boss has about 2,000 health.
All you can do is just sort of slap it and occasionally use overdrives.
You can generally tell how much health it has by the tentacles on the top. When the last one dies and you hit it, it's usually dead.
Huh. I wonder if it did that in the original.
It did do that in the original.
Oh, nice.
Never noticed that?
Nope.
Huh. So it's got 2 left, I think, so 1 or 2 more strikes. Yeah, that's it. And then we'll heal over here. I'm just gonna save over the old one. Because I did do this just before AGDQ this year, but around that week they were having some streaming problems, so it messed up at the end. So that's why I'm doing it over. Huh? So because of the full save from the full heal from the save point, this is actually a safe fight. But you can play it a little safer by picking your targets. And I'll explain the sphere grid when it actually matters.
For now, we just boop stuff. That is our lot in life.
Yeah, actually, I don't think sphere grid will really come into play till next episode. Because it's not until if we get the full party that you really start getting the spheres for it.
This could be bad. That.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Alright, switch to tanker. No, but the first time through was pretty, like, first couple of times I played this was pretty difficult, but since then I've learned some tricks to make a good amount of the game trivial. And the expert grid just makes it even better.
So by randomly blowing up under the bridge, we...
Well, it blew up at the base of the building.
The building codes in Xanarkand must be just absolute garbage.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we don't know anyone named Sid, so no one in this world, so no one in this city can build for shit.
This looks really good. Because, you know, it's an actual cutscene.
You are sure?
It's so fleshy.
And just looked more watery back in the PS2 age. Now it looks gross. You're getting felched, buddy.
It all begins here.
That was screaming, not pouting. No drinks.
We'll get another pouty Titus at some point.
Oh, very soon, actually.
My old man?
Hey, that symbol looks interesting. Oh. It's over this way.
Is that fun?
What?
Just spinning around like an asshole?
Yeah.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Zoom. Actually, I lied. It does. We do use the sphere grid a little bit because we need to unlock ability.
Drink!
I'm not too bothered by the items here, actually.
You know, if I keep mistying my way through this game, I'm probably gonna annoy any viewers you get. But
Usually I would scour this area for items, but in the interest of time, we don't really need them.
yeah, I mean, what's it gonna be? Potions, a bit of gel.
Yeah. Basically, the amounts that we need for money don't really come into play until later.
And usually Square Enix is pretty good about not like permanently locking you out of anything terribly valuable.
The only thing that I know that I'm going to buy is the Fatal Kate Sith later on. And then everything else is endgame purchases, I think. So yeah, high potion for safety.
Drink! The rocks I were standing on fell. This makes me pouty.
This is another safe fight coming up. Action shots.
I love how they kept jerking the camera around so no one would be compelled to ask, "Where did you get the sword from? Where were you keeping that?" But I'm gonna ask.
Muffin button. And here comes the boss. The BFF.
That is not the best fish ever.
No, the big friggin' fish.
You can't poke fun at anything some days. Maybe another day.
No, it's the best fish forever. But
Oh, please. Georg from Majora's Mask was way better.
except in the remake,
What'd they do to him in the remake?
he has a giant eyeball in its mouth, and they changed the fight a lot. And that's the fight. Yeah, you really have to go down and fight him as the Zora. He has a giant eyeball in his mouth. Like, they changed it so like all the bosses have a giant eyeball for like the curse on them and all that. Yeah, that's weird.
Still, I've seen better fish. I mean, there are better fish in this game. I mean, there are fish that shoot lasers in this game.
Yeah, and the extra bosses.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
And where was one of the summons a fish? I can't remember if one of the summons was a fish.
No.
I hope one of the summons was a fish. Oh.
There's no Leviathan.
Damn it.
Although,
Missed opportunity.
Leviathan, more or less every looks like it could be a Leviathan. Jump shot. Or jump scare. Whatever.
Need fire.
Oh, I'm so cold everywhere. I better not put my hood on or button my shirt.
Nah. It's not that important. I will say, I do have a really bad tick with this game. And that is the Stanky Lake Glide.
The what?
The Stanky Lake Glide. I just find it hilarious.
It's pretty great.
It does kill your move speed, but I think it's worth it.
I bet there's some sort of crazy tool-assisted speedrun that does that the whole time through. By doing it fast enough, they don't lose any move speed at all.
Except that it forces you into a walk animation. It's literally just pressing the walk button over and over again, so that's why it loses you speed.
Is there a run animation?
Yeah, it's the normal animation. Just in case, I'm going to save.
Because you might get surprise fished?
No, because the boss can get you with some random numbers.
Oh.
Plus it puts a good angle for the Stanky Lake walk to the fireplace. You will see me do this through the entire game at points. I might just say it's RNG manipulation. It's not. It's just me being a doof. Although I suppose you could turn it into a manipulation because of how step counters work in the Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, but at that point, without like save states to experiment with it, yeah, probably not worth it.
Or yeah, actually looking at the values in the game, yeah.
Yeah.
I need food.
He doesn't stop whining.
That's why I named him Butts.
What do you want?
It was a bad call.
Well, maybe you should have taken a bite out of some of those fish you were sorting at.
Came to say that.
Excuse me, the Sahajin are not fish.
It's been 10 years.
They're close enough.
I thought you'd be crying.
That being said, they do talk about like eating flans as jokes later on.
You cried.
I'm now reminded of a joke in Racketeer where everyone gets their jelly donuts from the local adventurer town butcher. Hey, dummy, you let your fire die. You deserve what's coming at you.
Wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on.
Drink!
More wood.
Let's just sit here and talk to a fireplace. You killed my fireplace.
Give me a break!
Okay, seriously, monster, what was the point of running around the wall like that?
Probably
You-
trying to get behind him,
Well, it clearly wasn't working. He was too far away.
clearly.
He could have gotten closer before trying to circle strafe. Especially since now he's not trying to go behind you at all. He's just slapping you in the face.
Yeah. Yes, let's look at that explosion in 4 different angles.
Okay, new rule. If a game ever has less restraint than fucking Beautiful Joe, I get to make fun of it.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, no, 4 angles is entirely too many. Beautiful Joe
For a
only did it
door
to place from
exploding up.
3.
You on my side?
Yep. I used to have the fold out for what her stuff for her limit break could be. I don't think a second steel works.
Beltsmick Wedgie over here seems like she would just be the worst person to play Counter-Strike with.
Well, yeah, flashbangs everywhere, man.
Screw that, she just killed the entire team in spawn.
With flashbangs.
I'm good with grenades.
That was close.
Unless my team spawns in front of me, then I'm not good with grenades.
Hey, let me go!
That reminds me of Modern Warfare, playing the original one. I got we're just trading kills, my team and the enemy team, just throwing grenades across the map. And the kill cramps are great, just watching the grenade fly through the air and exploding before it even bounced and just getting kills. That's right, starting without even having all the primers. Everyone else is just going to have to figure out what they're saying. That and don't need free underdog spirits.
Hey, that hurts.
Yeah, I mean, their language is just a really bad cipher.
Yep.
You only need to know like 3 or 4 letters to know what they're saying.
Yep. Once you find E, it's pretty great. Speaking of, E is in. Spoilers!
Right, whatever. I said I don't understand.
Fed! You said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
And you can,
You understand me?
if you're quick to pick up some of the words, you can usually
All right, I'll work.
see what they're saying. I'll walk right past them.
Alternate game. Do a little fist bump whenever Tychus gets punched during a cutscene.
Take a drink.
Oh,
So this is the original sphere grid. I hope you enjoy this original sphere grid. 'Cause you're not going to see it for a while.
It's vaguely nostalgic.
Right. Come on, they even let you skip the materia cutscene.
That said, I think the sphere grid is kind of a neat idea.
It is. I mean, it works. It works really well once you get the hang of it. It's sort of like I don't know if I like this or Junctions more from Final Fantasy VIII. Too bad I lost that file. I got pretty far in it for the stream.
Oh my god, this tutorial takes forever.
Yeah, I know, right?
Also, I vote if we ever get a chance to rename question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, we either name her Belts or we just name her question mark again.
So this is the expert sphere grid. It removes a lot of the locks. There's a couple missing spaces, but you get a lot more points and some useful abilities, like the extract abilities. Before you could have a lot of trouble with,
we found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
before you could have trouble where you're going through an area and the enemies won't drop the spheres that you need. The extract power forces them to do it.
Ah, so,
Okay, let's get to work.
do you just have access to both of those all the time, or do you just pick one? How's that
No,
work?
how it is that there's 4 ability slots on the board, and it's an ability that costs 1 MP that modifies your auto attack for that hit, and when you kill the enemy, it'll drop spheres instead of the normal drop. The problem is that it can also change rare drops, but it doesn't drop how many drop.
Oh, I was referring to the sphere grids. There's 2 of them. I only remember there being one.
There's 2. The international one has an expert sphere grid. You only can use 1 though.
Oh,
So I chose at the very beginning to use the expert one.
Ah,
And the reason why I'll get to when we get to the grind. Store up some grenades for now.
see, these guys are better fish than that other fish.
Eh.
Because they know the value of teamwork.
Yeah, each one gives 50 HP. But yeah, the big thing about the Expert Sphere Grid is that there's a lot of openness with the board. Kamari isn't so much a load because he can access. He doesn't need a key to access other areas.
Yeah, I do remember Kamari being like the coolest, most useless thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, punch that blue screen. Because even in Final Fantasy, everything runs on Windows. Market share. Oh. More teamwork fish. They're the best fish.
Let's see if I can do this fight right. Steal from the second one. Hit the second one. And grenade.
What is this? Why are you using items? No.
Double. I only used it there because double overkill.
Oh.
So that gave a good amount of points for the time.
Okay, but seriously, whoever designed Riku's outfit here, both A, has no idea what comfortable clothing looks like, and B, is in rope bondage. Like, I know too much about the Final Fantasy X character designers' tastes in porn now.
So, here's what I was talking about with the really useful abilities. Let's steal. Cheer! Cheer!
So what does sheer do again?
Cheer increases everyone who's out their strength and defense.
Oh,
It stacks up to 5 times.
I was sitting here expecting it to be speed, and I would have been like, yeah! Because I would have been all behind, like, some speed hacks. Good old Final Fantasy Tactics style speed hackery.
Well, it also is a faster action, so you can usually get 2 out, depending. Like right now, I only usually get 1 action, but I can get a cheer in 2. So now if you look at Riku's auto attack. Oh, we gotta start the pincer first.
One moment.
So yeah, Riku's auto attack hit for about 140, and then my spiral cut hit for about 750 after five shears. You don't have to use any items for healing too, because he doesn't do much damage after a couple. Now the question is, do I want to pick up Jinx so I can use it early, or do I want to move up on the board. I think moving up would be more useful.
Yeah, but picking up Jinx means you get the best AD carry ever.
Ha.
Jokes. I don't even know who the hot characters in League of Legends are anymore. I can't bring myself to look it up.
Yeah, the last I played was October.
The last I played might have been a month before that.
Well, yeah, because I roped you back into playing it.
Yep.
I think I'm going to move forward so I can start working on getting the extract abilities. Hey, look, it's sunken something. It looks old and covered in stone. Or it is stone.
Truly riveting literalist commentary. It also appears to jiggle.
Back at the ship.
The ship does not jiggle.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
And now the submarine goes down.
Hungry.
Yeah, I was about to hear that it started messing up last time, so.
Right on.
That is some delightfully low poly food.
Well, they can't make everything HD.
Hey, it's because you eat too fast.
I like how he basically just shoveled air into his mouth and then choked on it.
Well, he is a star athlete. He can do things other people can't.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku,
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo!
He's just all too pleased with himself with that.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
We got like 5 more minutes of cutscenes before calling it.
Star player of the Xanarkanabes?
Did you hit your head or something?
Yes, yes he did, many times.
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. something funny?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
So,
No one plays
I think
baseball
how we're going to run it is that
Huh?
next time I'll try to go get 2 or 3
What do you mean?
quote-unquote episodes
1,000
out.
years ago?
We'll get through Besaid and Kilika,
You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago?
and then
No way.
the episode after that we'll get to Luca, which means that we get to get your favorite character.
Run!
You play Blitzball?
But in the meantime, we deal with
Cutscenes.
You know,
Cutscenes.
you should go to Luca.
Funny thing,
cutscenes. Never changes.
Someone might know who
funny
you
thing
are.
is we got like
You might find someone you recognize.
half hour to an hour of cutscenes over the next 2 or 3 episodes. So most of the gameplay is just watching cutscenes until we get your character.
Yep. There's like one running around a puzzle dungeon.
I'll get you to Luca.
There's getting to the village, a little bit of walking around an
Okay, I'll go tell the
exposition,
others. Wait here.
a puzzle dungeon,
Oh,
a boss fight,
don't tell anyone you
going
use
down
Xanarkand
to the
for it.
ship, a
Yevon
boss
says it's
fight,
a holy place.
more
You might have
cutscenes, a optional boss fight,
Oh,
which I'm not sure if I'm going to fight yet or not. Going up to the temple, a boss fight, another puzzle dungeon, and then the entire stuff at Luca, which is running around,
My
a boss
Xanarkand?
fight,
Some
a
kind of
mini game,
holy place?
and a mini boss.
Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
I think I covered it all.
Yevon?
Meanwhile, I was ignoring none of that because a thought just struck me. What the fuck is that thing on Riku's head made out of?
Back in a day or two.
Which part?
The
1,000
the
years
whole
in the future?
single red thing.
Well, if you look, she had a face plate on it earlier that she took off.
Yeah, now that
So
it's
it's-
not there.
It looks weird now it's not there, but it's part of like a helmet or a head mask or something. So it does make sense. Oh, these guys do not have their sea legs.
Yeah, but seriously, what's it made out of? It's textured like metal, but it bends like cloth. And it adheres to her face like rubber.
Obviously, it's magic. Get wrecked.
Whee!
Cool.
I can't tell if he's pouting from the camera distortion, but I'm gonna assume he's pouting. Drink!
So, that was the first episode. We're gonna call it there. Oh, we can save 200 save spots. Next time we get through Besaid, and probably sit through to get through Kilika as well. If not longer, just so we can get Aaron for Thud.
More cutscenes! More drinking at pouty faces.
I don't know, that was 10 minutes faster than last time. Alright. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.